Hello there and welcome to a new video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a plan with me. It's been so long, I might be out of practice, but you know what? There's a bunch of appointments coming up next week, slash this week, I guess. And I thought, you know what? Let's kind of get back into the swing of things, especially because I do have my Hobonichi cousin that I have for next year, and I just kind of want to get back into planning. So I thought this might be a good little practice session. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. As far as what I have here, I have the Hobonichi Weekly Supplemental. This is my day free. And I also have a Zig Clean Color Dot marker in the color black. I have a Pentel brush sign pen, also in the color black. And then I have my Uni Jetstream multi-pen. Also, these are very handy for keeping your pages open. It is an ollie block. And then these are little, I always forget the name, Midori tabs, which fit perfectly into these Tomoe River pages because they're so nice and thin. They don't add bulk. I love them. I always talk highly about them. So what I'm going to do first, I absolutely love this marker. The dot tip is great. Like, it's a lot of fun working with the dot tips, but do not sleep on the fine tip. It's like a hard plastic, but it writes so well. I have been using it for some years now. This same pen, same marker, I actually haven't run out of ink. It hasn't dried out in spite of our house getting too hot. It has remained just as juicy, I guess, as ever. So let's go ahead and get started with, I'm going to rewrite the times here. All right, and then next I like to write the day of the week up at the top here. So let's see how bad my cursive really is. Sorry, I didn't realize I was out of frame there. All right, well, that doesn't look half bad. And next I'm just going to put in my appointments. And since I do have my multi-pen, what I'm actually going to do is maybe blue for my husband, green for my son, and then red for me. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, so I think that looks fine as far as what I've got for my appointments. I don't think we have anything planned for the weekend. So I think we need to make our weekend plans for the month or maybe even the next 2 months. But something that I was going to do with my cousin that I think I want to practice with at this point now is to have a sidebar where I track stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and create that, and then I will talk about what I want to track. And in case if you're wondering, I am using the little Hobonichi rulers. I'm going to use, well, I used this one to make my edges, but really this one would have worked just fine, which I'm going to use also. I'm going to use these little boxes as check marks. And first I'm going to make my categories. So my first one is to journal/plan, and that is with an this particular week. Okay, and then the next category is exercise. I definitely need more of that. I think that could be a reason why my mental health is struggling. Besides other reasons like hormones, not having a job, being with my 1-year-old all day by myself. I don't know. We'll see about that. That might change going forward. And then video stuff, so like recording or editing, anything of that sort. I've also just been trying new things as far as editing goes and learning, so I appreciate the learning aspect of that. All right, and then I'm going to use these little check boxes to kind of set a goal for myself. So instead of just being like I did this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday like I did in my previous planners, I want to set myself a goal to journal, X amount of days. I mean, I think I'm limited to like what, 4 or 5? Yeah, I'm limited to 5 little boxes here. And since I don't necessarily plan on journaling every day, I'm actually just going to set it for 3 and see how that goes. As far as exercise goes, and that does include like walking my dog, I want to do that a little bit more often and maybe even like more than once a day, just kind of depending on what it is. I'm going to set that to the max amount because I have been getting out and walking my dog with the baby because the weather's just been so nice now that it's fall and we're able to be outside without getting scorched by the sun. Crafting, again, that might change. I'm just going to set that to 2, and that really, I think it's like going forward, I might actually change that instead of craft to be like hobbies. So I have Lego sets that need to be built. I want to crochet some stuff or knit some stuff. And I want to, you know what I mean? Like little things that are like me, like busy, kind of using my, just like practicing skills, even like hand lettering in my journal, like just something like kind of artistic, I guess. And then video, I don't really necessarily have a goal for that. I think I'm just going to do 2 as well. Like maybe to record 1 video and then spend a day editing it. I feel like this ink in the Uni Jetstream doesn't necessarily need blotting paper. And what I should have done before was put my highlighter down before I started writing, but that's just the way it is. And I want to use these sterling ink stickers. I've had them, I don't know, I've had them for a while, a couple of years probably, when I got my sterling ink planner, like undated planner. And I feel like I have too good to use syndrome, so I just need to get over it. They're super pretty and just use them, you know what I mean? And I think this is a perfect size to use this little sampler. So with that in mind, I'm just going to pick a marker that kind of goes with this, either something in this like greenish color or in this like purpley color, like mauve. All right, so I'm going to use my Marvy Lip Plume 2 in the color Wine for highlighting my little categories for my sidebar. Then I've got these little tweezers. I think I found them on Amazon. You can get them lots of like hobby stores, I think, too. And I'm going to use these to put down stickers because I just find it a little bit easier. And before I do that, these are nice stickers. I don't know if I've used sterling ink stickers before. I think this might be my first time. And these are like super thin, like washi paper. Feels a little bit like washi paper. I'm gonna put this rose. That's not a rose. It's more like an iris or something. All right, so here's an overview of my plan for this week, and I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I'm a little bit out of practice, but it's, I guess, a little bit like riding a bike. I am happy with the stickers and where they went. I like the different colors that I use to annotate who has an appointment, or I guess whose appointment belongs to that particular color. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm kind of liking this little sidebar thing. I may or may not change that if I continue doing little plan with me's in this particular weekly supplemental, especially because there's what, like 8 weeks left in the year, something like that. And then on to bigger planners, literally. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I hope you enjoyed watching this and hearing me ramble on about who knows what. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day and a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!